There was a time when I didn't believe in incomplete feelings. I used to think, when people said someone is missing, it was just imagination. Life felt normal. There was routine, noise, people, light, and yet, somewhere deep inside me, there was a silence. One night, everything changed. It was raining. I was standing alone on my balcony, for no reason. And suddenly, I felt something. Not fear. Not sadness. But a strange awareness, as if someone, somewhere, was thinking about me. I froze. What is this feeling? There was no answer. Only a soft ache, mixed with an unfamiliar peace. After that night, things slowly began to shift. I started smiling for no reason. Then suddenly feeling heavy, without explanation. It felt like my emotions were no longer mine alone. As if someone else was feeling them too. Then one day, I went to a quiet library. There was no noise, just the soft turning of pages. And there, I saw her for the first time. She was sitting in a corner. Simple, calm, different. As if the world slowed down around her. I looked at her for just a second, and my breath stopped. This is her. My heart said it instantly. My mind was confused, but my heart was certain. I didn't go near her. I just watched, from a distance. Because I was afraid, if this was a dream, it might break. 2 days later, I went back. She was there again. This time, she looked at me. Just for a moment, but in that moment, it felt like an entire story was written. There was recognition in her eyes. As if she knew me. As if she was thinking the same thing, where have you been? This time, I walked toward her. Hi. That was all I could say. She smiled softly. And said, "You're late." My heart skipped. "What do you mean?" I asked. She replied quietly. "I've been feeling you for a long time." In that moment, everything made sense. The silence. The connection. The strange emotions. They were all leading to her. Her name was Ariba. Simple, yet somehow, peaceful. We started meeting every day. No planning. No effort. It just happened. As if the world itself wanted us to meet. We didn't talk much. We didn't need to. Silence between us was enough. One day, she asked, "When did you realize?" I said, "When I started missing someone I had never met." She smiled. Same. Time passed. And our connection grew deeper. Stronger. Real. But every story faces a test. One day, she didn't come. Then the next day, and the next, I went to the library again and again. Looked everywhere. but she was gone. The peace she brought turned into restlessness. A week later, I found a note on the same table where she used to sit. Sometimes souls meet, but the world tests if they are strong enough to find each other again. My mind couldn't understand, but my heart refused to give up. I started searching everywhere, every possibility. Months passed. No sign of her. But I didn't stop. Because this was no longer just a feeling. It was truth. 1 year later, I traveled to another city. No reason. No plan, and there, in a small art gallery, I saw her again. She was standing in front of a painting. Same calm presence. Same quiet energy. But this time, there was waiting in her eyes. I walked toward her slowly, my heart racing. She turned, and smiled, as if she knew I would come. "You made it?" I looked at her. "Why did you leave?" She stepped closer, and said softly, "Because I needed to know, if you only feel, or if you fight for it too." I went silent. Then I said, "I can't lose you again." She looked into my eyes, and whispered, "You won't have to." In that moment, everything became complete. There was no dramatic ending. No loud confession. Just, two souls, who were always connected, finally, meeting for real. And that's when I understood, some people don't just meet. They are written.